Watch all the dashcam footages and the rest of the video to have a better understanding as to why you need the assistance of crossing assistant and how you should use it. Assume that you are a driver of a vehicle when you are watching all those footages. It will help you to understand how dangerous it is for a pedestrian to cross the road at night. It's hard for the drivers to notice a pedestrian crossing across the road at night. Why? Reason 1. The illuminated range of vehicles' headlamps is not sufficient to see the pedestrian in the distance. Take a look at this video. Did you see what happened? Let's play the video again. Look how small the illuminated range of this vehicle's headlamps is. Look how close the person is to the vehicle when he first appears on the video. As a driver, will you be able to stop the vehicle within a short distance like that? Drivers need a considerable distance to stop their vehicles. It's called stopping distance and it depends on various factors like condition of the tires, road, brakes, headlamps, speed of the car, reaction time of the driver, etc. Things get worse when it's raining. You will never know the condition of the vehicle that is coming closer when you are crossing the road at night, so it's also your responsibility to take the necessary precautions to increase the protection of your life. Otherwise, it's your own life that you are putting at risk. Reason 2. Headlamps of the vehicles which are coming from the opposite direction disturbs the vision of the drivers who are driving to the other direction. Those pedestrians are going to get hit by the car. How many pedestrians can you see there? 1? 2? Let's find out. So actually, there were 4 pedestrians. The headlights of the vehicle which knocked down the pedestrians disturbed your vision. That's why you could not accurately identify the number of pedestrians there. According to an article by National Safety Council in America, a 50-year-old driver may need twice as much light to see as well as a 30-year-old. At age 60 and older, driving can become even more difficult according to the American Optometric Association. Some older drivers also may have compromised vision due to cataracts and degenerative eye diseases. As a pedestrian, you will never know the age and the health condition of the driver of the vehicle that is coming closer when you are crossing the road. So you have to be prepared to face for any kind of a situation. Reason number 3. Poor lighting conditions on the street. Reason number 4. The pedestrians are wearing dark-colored clothes. According to this video, the vehicle speed which is measured using GPS, is 44 km per hour before applying the brakes. What if this car was traveling at a speed of 80 or 100 km per hour? Will the end result be the same? This is what this driver has said about this incident on social media. Let's take a look at this video. Here the driver of this vehicle is driving towards the junction without letting the pedestrian to cross the road first. Then the police stopped him to question why he didn't stop for the pedestrian. Let's see what this driver has to say about this incident. This is what this driver has said about this incident on social media. Many people have commented on that post. Some people have said that dark-colored clothes of the pedestrian made him invisible to the driver. Some say that it's due to the bad lighting in the street and on the crossing. Among the commenters, there are people who have had similar experiences. There are people who have not seen the pedestrian when they were watching the video for the first time. It's not their fault that they didn't see the pedestrian. It's all because of the poor lighting and the dark-colored clothes of the pedestrian. Some people think that the A-pillar of this vehicle disturbed the vision of this driver. Here's a simple eye test for you. Try to notice the pedestrian in this video before he gets hit by the vehicle.
Блять, дурак.
Did you notice him before he gets hit? If so, you have a really good eyesight. But as you were informed at the beginning that there is a pedestrian in this video, your eyes were directed towards this person, right? But in real life, as a driver, do you do this each and every second? Are pedestrians the only ones that we need to pay attention on the road? Is there anyone for you to alert all the time that there is a pedestrian in another few meters as you were informed at the beginning? Your answers might be in the negative, otherwise, it's not possible to get reported about deaths and injuries which occur due to accidents at night. According to the data available at Sri Lanka Traffic Police on accidents that took place on the pedestrian crossing, and within the range of 50 meters from the pedestrian crossing, there is a considerable increase in the accidents that took place between 6 to 9 p.m., than the accidents that took place during any other hour of the day. As a percentage, the accidents that took place within the above-mentioned 3 hours represent approximately 25% of the total number of accidents that took place within 24 hours. In other words, 1/4 of the total number of accidents that occur within a day takes place within 3 hours, that is, 1/8 of the total number of hours of the day. All the dashcam footages show that the visibility of the drivers is weak at night. The police data reports also proved that there is a higher chance for a pedestrian to meet with an accident at night. That means, the pedestrians need to make themselves visible to the drivers. That's where you need Crossing Assistant. It can make the pedestrians visible to the drivers, even before they get to driver's visible range at night. This app is freely available for Android phone users on Google Play, and for Windows Phone users in Microsoft Store. How to use Crossing Assistant. Before you enter the pedestrian crossing, press the unlock button in your phone. Open the Crossing Assistant app in the lock screen. The blinking red arrows in the app can draw the attention of the drivers to you, while the direction of those arrows will help the drivers to understand the direction that you are going towards, even before you get to the illuminated range of vehicles' headlamps. Turn the phone and show the app to the vehicles which are coming from your right side. Now try to cross the road following the traditional steps that you adopt in crossing the road, while holding the phone as previously mentioned. One step before the middle of the road, turn your phone and show the app to the vehicles which are coming from your left side. Close the app once you finish crossing the road. Setting the app as a lock screen shortcut will make it easier for you to quickly open the app without any difficulty. Lock screen shortcut option is available only for Android devices. You can easily find a method on Google to set up a lock screen shortcut. Crossing Assistant can be used even during the rain with the help of a waterproof phone case. Warning sound feature. When you are crossing the road, even it looks like all the vehicles have stopped to let you go, this kind of incidents can happen as well. To avoid that kind of unfortunate incidents, you can use the warning sound feature in your app. When you touch this button, it will play a warning sound in your app as a safety precaution, allowing the drivers like that to know that you are crossing. This feature would be important to use even in the daytime. The speaker of most of the mobile phones today are not powerful enough to make this feature effective for every vehicle. But if many people use this feature at the same time on a crossing, it can be powerful enough to warn the riders and the three-wheeler drivers. You can stop playing the sound by touching the same button again or by exiting the app. Crossing Assistant has only the ability to increase your safety by making you visible to the drivers, even before you get to their visible range at night. That means still you must follow all the traditional steps that you adopt in crossing the road.